Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Sapphire. This is pikmin2nation, and I will be guiding you. In the last episode, we took on this gym here, and we got, if you remember how to do this, the Knuckle Badge. Second gym badge of the game, which is very nice. It completely cleared out Dewford Town of everything that it's worth. We might be coming back here later, I really don't know. But in the meantime, we're going to be talking to Mr. Brownie again. And we're going to head to the second option on our list, Slateport City. And we will cross the broad oceans yet again. That's one of the best things about the Hoenn region, in my opinion, is the fact that it's so tropical. And we come out on this gigantic beach. Now, this beach, if you're just gonna charge right through it, it's a mite difficult to get through without having to battle anyone. So I would recommend moving around the edges and looking out for people under the umbrellas if you want to just get through here without fighting anyone. If you talk to this kid, or this kid, she gives you the soft sand. Now if we check our inventory and see, it's another type increasing item. Soft sand increases the power of ground type moves. And, oh, look at that, we have a ground type on our team. Yes, another thing, we received a PP up from the pickup on our Zigzagoon. So that's where that came from. Zigzagoon actually has another item for us. What do you got? No, I don't want to give. Give me your, you will give me your item. And we get a super potion from Zigzagoon. That is absolutely is not a word. Absolutely wonderful. Let's see now. This guy's a trainer, I know that for a fact. Whether you're hot to trot or cool cat not, chill at my papa's spot. What a great little advertiser. This is the Seashore House. Is it the Seashore House? Not sure. But you definitely want to go in here. If you talk to this guy, now if we can defeat all three trainers in here, he'll give us something very, very good, so we are going to battle them.
And the first fight we've got is a sailor.
That was really a mistake. I'm sorry about that. I should really cut that out. We need to make the fast forward button something less accidentally pushable, but our Beautifly is just going to take down the Swingull. What have you got? I'm a chop. I think we'll stay in for that. And Leer will not affect us particularly, so the chop will go down as well. Tentacle, we will switch for that, because we remember how annoying the tentacles were back in Dewford Town. And I apologize last episode for all of those times that I continuously called the Granite Cave Dewford Cave. That was not very smart on my part. And we grow to level 18, which is awesome. Very, very nice. Actually, I think you have something that our Beautifly is strong against, so we are going to defeat you. Beautifly will suck the life right out of you. And I was right, she has a Goldeen, although I do think this thing knows Peck, so we're gonna have to look out for that. But Absorb will be super effective, and its HP will whoop! Oh, we get half, but nice. If it does attack us with something I knew it knew Peck, we should be able to get all that HP back, hopefully. And actually, I think it might hang on with 1 HP. Nope, it went. Good. Goldeen went belly up. Oh, so close. Now, what this kid has is a common misconception. The Pokemon that this kid has is, by some, thought to be a water type, but in fact, it is a normal type. It just evolves into a water type. But I love this Pokemon. It's so cute. It's an Azurill. Oh. Unfortunately for this cute little thing, it is rather inconvenient to get. Not the hardest thing in the world to get, but just a bit of an irritant. But its tail is so huge! Look at that! And unfortunately we have to do it in. And here he's going to send out a water type, but I think we'll stay in. One shot. HP loss to you. And now that we have finished off all 3 trainers, and he gives us 6 bottles of Soda Pop. Now, unless you're stupid with some of the upcoming battles here, then you should be able to live off these Soda Pop for quite some time. But these are a very good deal, so I will be right back. I'm going to continue to buy a couple of these because we'll definitely need HP healing items in the future, and these are a much better deal than Super Potions. So I will be right back. Okay, and now that we have bought a sufficient amount of Soda Pop, I don't even know how many I bought exactly. Okay, now we have 16 Soda Pop, which should be more than enough to get us through the stuff that we'll be doing. Let's see now. And some of the stuff that Zigzagoon picks up is really good. Come to think of it, I do sort of want to check to see if Zigzagoon has anything, although I doubt he does. There with me and my Misclicks. Nope, but I'm sure he'll have something soon. Now, this is Slateport City. We were just on the beach earlier, and that did not count as Slateport, so... an open market, which is nice. This guy sells you some dolls, which... we don't have any use for right now, so... This is the Energy Guru, and he sells you all of these really super expensive medicines, which up the base stats of... whatever stat they raise. You have to go for a level harder. If I remember, we'll come back and talk to her, and she'll give us something interesting. Yeah, this guy is talking about seaweed. Huh. He likes secret stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Nah. Nah. B that rhymes with itch. More bandit people. Lovely. We're definitely gonna have to see what they're all kvetching about. But first we're going to heal. Houses. Do you have anything interesting? So this guy's talking about what natures your Pokemon has? Okie doke, so. That's where I'll explain natures. This is actually a very good nature for my Marshtomp. It is very good in physical attack, which most of its moves are. Although water is a special type in this game, so ground will be very beneficial. Oh, let's see, there's something up here. A bit to the north. Here is Pokemon Fan Club. Nah. I might go in there later. Here's the Name Raider's house, in case you want to change the nickname of some of your Pokemon. Here's what I wanted to show you. This is only in Ruby and Sapphire. This is the Slateport Contest Hall. In Emerald version, this would be replaced by the Slateport Battle Tent. And this little girl gives you a Pokeblock case, which you would not be able to access until really late in the game in Emerald. And if you talk to this woman, you can enter a contest. I will definitely be doing that sometime. That's not now. Just as an example. Wait, let's see. The third page on your Pokemon summary, fourth actually, is the contest stats of your Pokemon. But I think we may be entering Marcel in a contest here sometime soon, but definitely something that we want to check out here is this thing called the Berry Blender. But I will be explaining to you how to do this right now. This makes a little treat that you can give to your Pokemon. So you can toss in any berry. I think I will toss in... Oh, what should I toss? What should I toss in? Some of these are actually kind of useful, so... This is just a Pokeblock ingredient. It has no other use, so we're just going to toss this in. Now what you want to do is you want to click A when the wheel gets around to you. Or gets around to your arrow. Now, the more circles or closed circles you get, the faster the berry blender spins. And the faster it spins, the better quality of a Pokeblock you get. And I got second, which is better. And we get a Pokeblock. No thank you. I just wanted to show that so we can open it up. I did not want to talk to you. You can do this while connected to another person through a link cable or a wireless adapter in this game. It's better if it's controlled by two human beings and not a computer, because the computer tends to mess up a lot. So we can open our Pokeblock case and we have one indigo Pokeblock. I think we'll save that for later. I will just have an episode where I explain contests, and I'll do a couple of them. Just tell me when you'd all like to see that. Yeah, tell me when you'd like to see that. I'm not really sure when I would get around to it in the storyline, but... yeah, okay then. This is a big building here. We haven't gone in here yet. Stern's Shipyard. Well, I'm not a sailor, but they were talking about a Captain Stern that we have to deliver stuff to. Generator. Who are you? Well, you obviously don't know what you're doing. Okay, so instead of telling us where Captain Stern might be, he's telling us to go find him for him, so... The line's gone. And we will strike while they least expect it. Paying 50 Pokedollars just to get into a stupid museum that we don't care about. Very vague, this place is. But as you can see, it is full of bandits, and I'm surprised that they're not ripping anything off. Okay, so this is the guy that was responsible for the Verdant Turf Tunnel fiasco. And he gives us TM46, which I believe is Thief? Thief, maybe? I knew you were gonna rip something off! Yeah, that's right, you better run! But, look in here... And it is Thief. While attacking it may steal the foe's held item. This is helpful in some situations, but, it's not a very powerful move, and Dark is just not very good, so... Well, scratch that. Dark can be good, but whatever. I don't feel like teaching it to my Pokemon, that's the bottom line. And we found Captain Stern. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Oh boy. And they're trying to rip off the parts that we took from them once already. So, we're gonna have to fight them off. Okay. Not the best of choices, but Mudshot, as ground is a physical type, should take it out, but we will also get damaged by Carvana's strange ability called Rough Skin? What? That's really odd. I thought it was by types, so Mudshot does not count as physical? I don't know. That's really strange. I swore, but okay, whatever. I'm not complaining. And he has one to do that. We're just going to use Water Gun because it likes to fly off the ground, so ground doesn't do anything to it. Goodbye, Zubat. And we get a useless crit. And he's going to send out another Carvana just so I can demonstrate Carvana's ability. I'm going to tackle it, which is very not smart, which is not the very... There we go. If you hit this thing with a physical move, then you take damage. And we'll see if we can take it out with a water gun, but tackling it is not a smart thing to do, so don't. I was just doing that as a demonstration. And, oh, our Marsh Top grew to level 19, didn't it? Now we have successfully fought off these two goons, and we still have the parts in tow. And who is... So we have an obsessive pirate captain who only cares about the sea. He is definitely going to be an annoyance in the future. And we successfully delivered the Devon goods. And he is going to go do something complicated with those parts. While we're in here, we might as well observe stuff. The Ferry SS Tidal, a scale replica of the ship under construction at Captain Stern's shipyard. You actually get to ride in the ship in Emerald version. I don't believe you get to in... Ruby. Some computers and stuff. The St. Anne, a replica of the luxury liner that circles the globe. And this is a reference to... Actually, Ruby and Sapphire came out first, so this is this came out before Leaf Green, so this is a reference to the old red and blue versions, which is kind of neat. But after that not-so-grueling fight with a couple of not skilled trainers, we're just going to heal up, and there's actually something that we need to do that involves a bit of backtracking, so I am just going to use teleportation magic and get right over there. I'll talk to you in just a second, guys. Okie dokie, guys. Just in case you couldn't tell, we are back in Mr. Stone's room in the Devon Corporation back in Rustboro City. And if we talk to him here, he gives us a very, very useful item. You definitely want to come back here and get this. It is the Experience Share. Now he just explains there what it does, but I'll just explain it again to be redundant. What it does is, if you are fighting a battle with one Pokemon, and you have another Pokemon holding this item that is not in battle, it will also receive a nice chunk of the experience points. Which is very good. It is very useful for training things like Magikarp and Abra especially, but it is also useful for just leveling up your Pokemon without risking them taking damage in battle, if you should so not want them to. But there are a couple of things that I forgot to do down here in previous episodes, which I just reminded myself of, one of which is behind this tree. Now that we have cut, we can cut away small trees like this. And we get a X accuracy, which is very not useful, but I wanted to get it anyway. Now back here in Petalburg Woods, there was also this section here that I said I was going to cover, and I forgot about it. Pardonnez-moi. Pardon me. We are now exploring it. You can still same the exact same Pokemon that you would find here normally. Yeah, the usual Zigzagoon and Wurmple, but there are a fair amount of good, useful items back here. One of which, there are a lot of hidden items, which are in... You can see sort of patterns like this. You can find them in by clicking on open spaces, which I'm sure most of you know. Dum-de-dum. But we'll be sure to keep our eyes open for those. But, this girl, you do not want to fight us. Yes, we did defeat Roxanne. And she gives us another very useful item. It is another type power-up item. It increases the power of grass-type moves. And, now that I think about it, we do have something that can benefit off of this item. Now, our Beautifly has the move Absorb, which is a grass-type move. It'd be nice to give that a bit of a pump-up. Oh, it's a Shroomish! I got many requests telling me that I should have used a Shroomish. I would have used a Shroomish, but I wanted to be a bit more creative with my team, so I decided to use a Beautifly instead. And we get a Great Ball here, very nice. I enjoy Great Balls. Yuck, yuck, yuck. But, more of the running through the grass. I would edit out these encounters, but I'm just very, very lazy. And another pattern spot. We get a second tiny mushroom in here. Another Shroomish. And there are several kinds of items that are only good for their sell value, their high selling price. Tiny mushrooms are one of them, so when we get back to Slateport, I think... No, on second thought I'm going to wait to empty out my bag of those items. But... that's all of Petalburg Woods. We have completely cleared it out, and... I am gonna go back to Dewford Town, straight to the south. So, I will talk to you guys in a second after a trip over the sea. Alrighty, and after healing up our Pokemon in the Pokemon Center, we are going to go buy some stuff. Because buying stuff is always fun. They sell Great Balls here now, as well as Super Potions. These are very good items. They are a bit not cost-friendly, and if I wanted to get some more healing items, I would buy the Soda Pops, because those are 300 and heal more health than Super Potions. If you need healing items, then buy the Super Potions. They're much more cost-effective. A couple of Repels would certainly be nice, so let's buy a couple of these. Also, while you're here, you want to buy one of these Harbor Mails. While mail is completely useless, this one mail that you buy from here is not, for a particular reason, which we are not up to yet. But, now that we've healed, and we have thoroughly explored Slateport except for this port, but you can't really do anything interesting here. The only interesting key thing that happens here is later in the game. We're gonna continue heading north, because we can. This is Route 110. This is the Seaside Cycling Road. Unfortunately, we do not have a bike, so we cannot access this area at the moment. But if we run in the grass here, you can find a few new Pokemon, like Plusle. Plusle is an electric-type Pokemon. It's okay, I suppose. There are definitely worse things than Plusle, but I am not going to be using one in particular. What? I can't escape! That is a good thing about Plusle, though. It is very fast. It is going to growl me. Okay, if it doesn't let me run this turn, I'm going to Mud Slap it. Okay, time to die, Plusle. I'm not gonna even correct myself anymore. I'm really glad that I resisted electric types. Goodbye. And I got a crit. Don't think it mattered, but if it did, thank you. And we are going to get... oh yay, 222 experience points. How lovely, how awesomely random. This one wants a battle. with cheery music. And she will have a plusle as well. Lovely. No, I didn't mean to tackle you! Misclicks! No! Okay, Mud Slap this time. And Plusle will continue to growl. And you see there, our attack is going down, which is quite fun. And it is going to eat the Oranberry it was holding and heal some HP. We're going to Mud Shot here and hopefully take it out. And we do. Awesome. That is very, very good. And we made it to level 20, which is... And Marshtomp wants to learn a new move. I just want to see... It negates the foe's efforts to heighten evasiveness. Honestly, we don't have any use for that whatsoever. And this woman is going to send out the partner Pokemon for Plusle, Minun, as you could probably tell by their very similar appearance. Minun and Plusle work very well together when they're used in double battles together, which are found less frequently in Ruby and Sapphire. And it's usually just twins that are fighting together, but if we take this out, we lowered the Minun's... Oh, so close. We lowered the Minun's speed so we were able to go first, but... Mud Slap let us down this time. Let's all take a couple of seconds to contemplate Mud Slap's failure. I am just kidding. There is more stuff this way. And we can cut stuff now, so... And we get this item. Guard Spec. I wish I knew what that did, but I have no idea. I'll look at that later and see. And there are a bunch of berries here, which we will pick gleefully because these are actually pretty useful berries. Okay. And there's another double battle over here, which I think we will indulge in. Switch our Beautifly to the front. Not until we fight this Aroma Lady with our Marshtomp! Aroma Ladies like to have Grass-type Pokemon. What is our Marshtomp weak to? Grass types. Here's an interesting Pokemon, Roselia. I'm gonna switch out. Because I'm barely sure this thing could take me down. And it went for the Poison Sting. I regret switching out. And Beautifly is going to take poison damage, which is not good at all. Growth is an interesting move. One of the only moves that I know of that raises just special attack. There are a couple of moves that do that, but you don't find them too often. And there goes the Roselia. After much irritation. And the experience gets split. And Beautifly learned a new move, which will be much irksome for whoever we're fighting. Beautifly learned Stun Spore, which can inflict paralysis on the opponent. Now we're gonna get a shot at the status inflictions. Mwahaha! It's gonna be evil, but our Beautifly is slowly fainting, so I'm going to go heal up, and we will take on the double battle before we end off this episode. So, in a moment. Alrighty guys, and now that we have healed up at the Pokemon Center and our Beautifly is back in tip-top shape, we are going to fight this double battle. We're going to be fighting these twins, Amy and Liv. Can I pause it? I am very sorry about that. And here they are utilizing Plusle and Minen to the best of their abilities. This could become irksome, so we need to finish them off quickly. And they are going to lower our attack. And we are going to get the Stun Spore on the Plusle to keep it from going first. And Plusle are going to lower our attack as well. Plusle is. Bad grammar for the win. But we're gonna get the Mud Shot on Minen and take it out. What? If you could see there that those growls were obviously doing something to our physical attack, because that Mud Shot should have taken that Minen out. And that did almost nothing. That should have done more. I don't know, I'm really skeptical about the special and physical categories in this game, and we got the Parahacks on the Plusle twice, which is wonderful. I love that. Those Absorbs should be doing more. Well, I guess we don't get Stab on it or anything, but still. And take it out with Mud Shot? Good. And we are gonna get our Marshtomp to level 21, which is also very, very nice. And we're about to get vision sniped by this guy. And there's a guy freaking out right here. Not really sure why, but I think we're gonna end off the video here. In the next episode, we will possibly check out this house, because it looks kinda odd, weirdly placed, and we're gonna continue heading this way, to the east, underneath the cycling road. So, this has been pikmin2nation. Tell me if you like it. If you do, then I'll keep making more. And I will see you guys in the next episode.